Guten Morgen, muchachos. How are you doing? Welcome back to Football Digest Daily. My name is Nyash, a very elated one for that matter. And I don't have to say this, but I'm addressing you from top of the goddamn Premier League table. Okay? I don't want to push that agenda, so that's as far as I'll go with it. All right, it's been a fantastic weekend, to be honest. Action-packed everywhere, and not just football. Of course, to go international break, so no club football going on, just international football. And of course, there are other things happening besides football. Like, first of all, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Like this video, smash the subscription button. We keep growing. We, of course, are past 1,000 subscribers, just the way we wanted to. So we are grateful for that. Let's keep it. All right. Now, of course, during the week building up to the weekend, we had, of course, the All-African Games going on. And the talking point, the biggest point for me, is Angela Okutoyi winning gold for Kenya in the tennis section. For context, the last time we won gold in that category was back in 1978. That's a while back, bro. Like, that's a really long time ago. So getting that again is really fantastic. So well done to Angela. The flip side of this, though, is that does not qualify her for the Olympics in Paris later this year. So we hope she does some more tournaments between now and then and climbs up the rankings, because she's been doing that for fun lately. And I'm sure she will, and maybe get to top 400, because you have to be in that top 400 to get to the Olympics. So I hope she gets to do that. Also this week, we've been having, of course, rugby, Kenya Cup semis going on. The most important thing is it's going to be a final of KCB and Cabras. Again. I don't know for like how many years now. So that's going to be happening in Kakamega for us, because Cabras beat Nondis. That was a bit expected. And KCB beat Menengai Oilers, to be honest. But Nondis, man, big up to them to getting the semis. So a championship juicy. And they're already in the semis of the Kenya Cup. That's fantastic. So well done to them. Also, well done to Kenya, to the Harambee Stars. Of course, they were playing against Malawi for the Four Nations tournament, and they won that game 4-0. Clean. Like these buggers, we are 5-0 up. We were 2-0 up against them in 5 minutes. Absolutely dominated these buggers. And let me not call them buggers, because they were actually really nice hosts. We had the Harambee Stars being treated to a dinner, courtesy of the president, and that was really cool. I mean, they absolutely honor us, and they honor greatness. They know greatness when they're in front of one. It's just like how they did honor us on the pitch when you beat them 4-0. And I'm going to be honest with you, we kind of play, dark arts with Malawi, to be honest, because I understand the last time we played these guys in Kenya, or there's a time we played these guys in Kenya, and we switched off the lights. I was like, why are we switching off the lights against these guys? So we switched off the lights, and then the game had to be continued the next day, and then we beat them the next day. I'm like, yo, that's some crazy dark arts, right? So yeah, that's that. And then for me, another talking point from that is KPLC hawajaanza shenanigans juzi. Like, yo, the shenanigans you see with KPLC, they've been at it since day one. So well done to them for that. So they've been at it for minutes. So we beat Malawi 4-0. Fantastic outing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm really happy with the performance. We played well, especially the beat-up for the first goal. That was brilliant. Didn't go lie. Olunga with 2 goals. Timber with a fantastic goal as well. Fantastic finish. And of course, another one by, what is his name? I think he's a defender. I can't recall his name. Oh my God. But yeah, and what I like about this is we are not just doing friendlies for the sake of it. We are doing friendlies with some stakes to it. So we kind of have to up our game, because you're getting ready for the AFCON qualifiers and the World Cup qualifiers. And the first game we played those qualifiers is Ivory Coast. So you have to get ready for Ivory Coast, man, because those guys, they are the African champions. So you kind of have to put your best foot forward with them. So I think playing in such friendlies is really fantastic. We'll get ourselves kind of ready, because not only are we doing that, we're also getting ready for the AFCON 2027 when it's happening here. So you need to get your stuff straight before that happens. And I'm honestly happy to see that, right? That was happening, and of course we beat them 4-0. Olunga again scoring 2 goals, like I said, and I like the fact that he did score, because there's a time we did a friendly, I think, against Qatar, and he was absolutely off, really off. So I like that, the fact that he scored 2 goals, and of course now we can see other guys getting morale to score. Like Kina Umala, Kina Kapaitu, when they get called up. So there was some fracas to do with, which is crazy, fracas to do with what do you call it? Eric Johanna and Abu Domar. Apparently they got into a fight. When we were still here in Nairobi, I'm like, guys, tuko serious kidogo. Sasa mnaenda boxing, hizo vitu wachieni akina Anthony Joshua. Sawa na Tyson Fury, not footballers. Alright, so they had to be dropped. So that was crazy. We also have to big up Firat. He's doing a good job. Let's just give credit where it's due. He's doing a good job. You're playing well. If Malawi is anything to go by, of course, now we have to play the Four Nations final. I think today could be against Zambia. if I'm not wrong. So let's wait and see how that. Regardless, even if it's Zimbabwe, it's gonna be a good tournament. It's gonna be a good final. To be honest, let's see how we perform against those guys. So let's keep it, man. And of course, I understand before we play the qualifiers, there was talk that we might have play a top European side. Let's see how if that's still up in the works or in the pipeline. Is it gonna happen? And if it happens, which team is it going to be? We had talks of maybe it might be France, but of course we wait and see. I also like the fact that we had our under-20 team or rising stars playing. I absolutely like that. That means we are very serious about the continuity of football in Kenya, because you have to have that. You don't just deal with the national team and left while actually no. Under-20s, they were there, they were playing. And so I watched their game against Malawi, the second half, and they were all over Malawi. Unfortunately, by the time I was watching, they were 2-0 down. So the second half, I think they honestly played quite well. I liked what I saw. I liked our number 11. Alikuwa anaitwa Dolphin ama alikuwa anaitwa aje. He played quite well, to be honest. But of course, Malawi, they're very professional in their performance, wasting time as much as they could. And then, of course, they got the sucker punch and they won that game 3-1. So, yeah, big up to them. But I like the exposure we're giving not only to the national team, but also to our under-20. They are called the Rising Stars. Though that was honestly fantastic. I like it. I cannot fault anything there as far as that goes. So, yeah, that's that. So Kenya beat Malawi fair and square. At the same time, we had Ingwe celebrating being 60 years old. 60 years old. That's the oldest club in Kenya, right? And I don't know if I've talked about this, because this is that time I'm recording this, because I've been having issues with my audio. So I keep checking if my audio mic is on. So I may have talked about this in an earlier video or in this video earlier on. So I'm going to just say, Ingwe celebrating 60 years. That was fantastic. That was really good. And of course, they were playing a team from Spain, not La Liga, not even the second division, but from Spain. I think that's all really matters. And they won that game 4-3. And that was really cool. I mean, standing the test of time to be that old, the oldest football club in Kenya. The flip side of it is that they don't even have a home ground. Like the oldest team in Kenya, as far as club football goes, does not have a home ground. That's bad. And so I hope the leadership in that club in the next maybe 5 years, that's something they should really address. Like, seriously. We can't have that going on. Even the team that follows them, Gor Mahia, they also don't have a home ground. So that's not cool, especially when you consider their peers in teams like in countries like Tanzania, Yanga and Simba. They have everything lined out. They have a home ground. The structure is quite correct. So, yeah, and I honestly think that's the other challenge now waiting for the leadership of that. They were playing a friendly, they won 4-3, and the president was there, and he gave them 10 million. And the CS gave them 2 million. So that's really good for them. I hope they get to utilize that money well. And we'll see. We want tangible results as far as that is concerned. So that's fantastic for them. And of course, something else that happened was the Australian Grand Prix that was going on. And guess what? Max Verstappen did not win. Honestly, I can't recall the last time I came here and talked about F1 and I did not talk about Max Verstappen winning. Never alone not winning, him having a DNF, not finishing the race. I think he did like 2 laps and he was out. That was unexpected. That was strange. That was news. Something that's not really news is that Mercedes did perform really badly, right? We had Lewis Hamilton did not even finish the race. He had a problem with his car. George Russell crashed out, I think in lap 58. It's just fucked up for Mercedes, man. I feel like we have hit rock bottom, to be honest. And you're only talking race number 3 out of 24 for this new season. That's bad. So Max did not win. So who won? Guess what? It's a dude who actually just got operated on a couple of days ago. Like, yes, I don't think he has even done 2 weeks since he got operated on. I'm talking Carlos Sainz, the guy who'd be leaving Ferrari come the end of the season, right? And the guy who'd be staying at Ferrari was Charles Leclerc, and he finished second in that race. So Ferrari 1-2 finish. That's really fantastic for them, to be honest. I think they are really happy about that performance this weekend. So they finished that. Carlos says, of course, he had to throw a subtle dig at Ferrari, saying he has no job next year, so he hopes winning that race will help him get a job. I'm sure he'll have a job come next year. I am sure he will after that performance, and especially after what he'll do this season. Let's wait and see. So questions are, is he the better driver? Is he the better driver at Ferrari? And if he's the better driver, why are they letting him go? Why? So that's about that as far as Ferrari and F1 goes. It's come Mercedes tunaumia bana. Ain't gonna lie. It's not looking good for us. It's looking bad. Yeah, bad. Of course, in the other areas, we had, of course, the international football likes of Germany beating France. Still don't understand how Saliba does not start for France. How Didier Deschamps started a bona fide right back as a centre back instead of someone like Saliba. I don't understand. As a France fan, I don't get it. As a national fan, I'm happy. I'm a rest vizuri. So that's cool. He has all the energy we need to get back to beating Manchester City over the weekend. We had also England losing to Brazil, courtesy of Hendrick, a teenager. at Wembley. It's crazy. And he's the fourth youngest footballer to score for the national team. That's crazy when you think about it. We had Sweden getting slapped by Portugal, Netherlands beating Scotland, These European teams, we are not very much concerned with them, to be honest. We are not very much. The only thing about me that kind of really interested me is Kai Havertz scoring for Germany. You know, Germany against France is a crazy game because, I mean, France, of course, I feel like they're the best team though. They are second, I think, after Argentina because of the World Cup. But they lost to Germany. Germany, which has been looking a bit uncertain lately, they absolutely cruised against France. And Kai Havertz scored. So that was really good for me. I absolutely like that. He can't stop scoring for club and country. That's exactly what we want. All right. So it's been a fantastic outing. This coming weekend, of course, we have the Premier League coming back, and then Kutoka Pani take it till the end of the season. So you are ready for that. We shall be having a watch party at Kentwood address. I'll be doing posters for that. Be on the checkout for social media platforms. We shall also be posting here on YouTube. Also, Extra Digest podcast shall be dropping later this week. Be on the lookout for that. We still have some more content pieces to go as far as what we did with Kapaito and Bire is concerned. We have the best goalkeeper coming up later today. Of course, we shall be having another penalty. We shall be having a penalty challenge dropping later this week. So be on the lookout for that. That's about that. I don't think there's anything that is important that I've left out, to be honest. Oh, this week is the Safari Rally Week. Yeah, it's happening in Naivasha, so that's also something quite interesting. Be on the lookout for that. There's been a few issues about that. I don't want to delve too much into it, so be on the lookout for the Safari Rally. At least it's going down this week. And apparently there's going to be a new winner. Yes, that's the most important thing. So thank you for tuning in. Of course, Kamakawa, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to this channel so that we can keep growing and keep improving on our content. Catch you on the next one.